Displays. Today's Best in Show winner, a 14-year-old from Dallas. And Jeremy, I'm glad those storms held out for the flower show. I know you mentioned you went there with your mom today.
That's right, Carrie. Yeah, my mom and I went, and we didn't just go, but we also saw Rumen. That was the 14-year-old who won Best in Show. We saw him there, and we were able to talk to him, and he had an amazing flower arrangement with trees and a whole tree house mechanism that he set up himself. He said he had no prior understanding of what he was going to do. He kind of just put his hands to work and he did it. So really awesome work that you did, Rumen, and I'm glad that you were able to showcase it to all of central and northeastern Pennsylvania. Keep up the good work. Want to talk about what we saw today, and right now we do have a severe thunderstorm watch still in effect for Carbon and Monroe counties, but I think the worst is behind us. Thank goodness. We saw some pretty severe thunderstorms roll through Northumberland and Schuylkill counties. This is the larger picture. We have that low pressure spinning up in the Great Lakes region, and the lifting mechanism for all of these storms is this warm front, and the warm front is trailing through Pennsylvania. I want to show you closer up what we're seeing. There's the line of thunderstorms. It rolled through central Pennsylvania. Now it's in eastern Pennsylvania. We're seeing still downpours for the valley cities, also through Wayne County and into Pike County too. But looking down towards the south, this is where the heaviest rainfall just fell through Schuylkill County. Want to zoom in tight there. We still have that severe thunderstorm watch in effect for both Carbon and Monroe counties. But we had a severe thunderstorm warning on this storm when it rolled through Schuylkill County. Heavy rainfall fell there in Pottsville and Mahanoy City. We saw lots of lightning strikes and maybe even some small hail as well. And looking at the back edge of this, I'm going to put down the umbrella so I can show you a little bit better. I don't mind getting a little wet back here, but we have a few rain showers still starting to spark up behind the line of thunderstorms that already rolled through. Another rainstorm just went through Sunbury, so we could continue to see pop-up isolated thunderstorms behind the line of thunderstorms that just rolled through. So we're not completely out of the woods yet. I do think that we're out of the woods from tornado threats, though. Here's your live view in Williamsport. You see those clouds right on the mountains there. View right now in Pottsville, we had those rain showers roll through, and you can see the rain ponding on the rooftops there. I'm sure there's ponding on roadways there in Schuylkill County, so if you plan on going out and you see a flooded road, you'll want to turn around. We always say here in meteorology, turn around, don't drown. You can never tell how deep water is when you're in a car if you're going to drive through a flooded road. Here's the live view in Scranton. Overcast skies and rainfall falling here. 74 is the current temperature. We have winds at 3 miles per hour variable. Temperatures right now around the region in the 70s, except for Mansfield and Soroka, where we're currently at 69, and still at 80 in Saylorsburg. That's the hot spot on the map right now. We'll continue to see isolated thunderstorms. I think this is an overestimate of what we're going to see on future clouds and radar. Maybe an isolated thunderstorm or two now that the rain showers have pretty much pushed their way from west to east. Now they're just in eastern Pennsylvania. I think if anything, we're going to see an isolated thunderstorm throughout the latter portion of the evening tonight. That's why Carbon and Monroe counties are still under that severe thunderstorm watch. So we'll be tracking to see if those thunderstorms do bubble up there. Tomorrow morning, we could see an additional thunderstorm roll through the region. That's why the SPC, the Storm Prediction Center, has us under a slight to marginal risk, so a level 1 or level 2 of possible severe thunderstorms. And that could happen anywhere from 8 a.m. to 10 o'clock. Then we see an area of sunshine, and that'll help to fuel further storms in the afternoon, and that'll sweep through around 3 or 4 o'clock, and that could pack a punch as well. Here's the Storm Prediction Center's possibilities of severe weather for tomorrow. Definitely the highest risk is high winds and flooding rainfall, and that southern tier, Schuylkill, Carbon, and Monroe counties, the highest risk for severe weather tomorrow. Wanted to give you a look at the tropics too, because this is Hurricane Beryl. It is the furthest east a hurricane has ever formed in the Atlantic Basin this early on record, and it's forecast to not just become a Category 2, but maybe a Category 3 hurricane. This could be a major hurricane for the Caribbean, and we'll be tracking that closely as well. There's your 7-day forecast. 87 will be your high for tomorrow. A little bit warmer. We'll see more sunshine. That'll help to fuel the afternoon storms. Then we'll see wonderful weather for your Monday. Temperatures just in the upper 70s. Low humidity. Things start to have an uptick in temperatures and humidity as we head towards Wednesday, and we're tracking a few showers for your 4th of July, Carrie.
Bring on the sunshine.
I say the same. Once we get through tomorrow, we got smooth sailing until 4th of July.
Fabulous. Thanks,
Yep.
Jeremy.